Good day. I'm back again, your host, with the most information about nurses. So, today on your favorite program, Nurses Forum with Lovers, we're going to tackle yet another exciting program or subject, nurses migrating to Ireland. I understand that many people are traveling around the world in search of greener pastures. Others are traveling well, I cannot mention that, people are traveling. But today I'm going to specifically focusing on those wishing to travel to Ireland and explore some nitty-gritties in a summary form. I don't want to dwell much. There's a lot to talk about. But as we all understand that the program now is being done online, since COVID hit the world, the pandemic hit the world, most companies and organizations have migrated from paper-based process to online-based process, the paperless generation, should we say. So now the process of moving to Ireland is now being done online. It used to be sent through some documents, some paper documents for the process to be done. Now, for you to be registered, you need to, before we even talk about registration, let's talk about the proficiency, the English test. What is it that you need to have, you need to have set and passed? What grades are you expected to be having? So basically, there are two main English exams that you can sit for. We have, you can either sit for OET or IELTS. You just choose one of your choice. So OET is more medically oriented, whereas IELTS is academic, it's general, mainly it's academic. So you need to be academically good, but I can also rest assure you that OET as well, you need to be academic, because anyone can still do OET despite the fact that you're in the medical field or not. But the documents, the material is medical, is primarily medical in OET. So you can choose one of those. So if you're writing for OET, if you're sitting for OET, you need to have at least these grades. So you need to have 3 Bs in any of the categories and a C plus, or again in any of the categories. So 3 Bs and a C plus in any of the categories. If you're writing and sitting for IELTS, you need to have at least 3 sevens. About you need to score at least a 7 and above in the 3 categories, and a 6.5 in any of the categories. 7 and above in 3 categories and a 6.5 in any of the categories. So that's as far as Ireland is concerned. So now we're going to explore further. There is information after you've passed now your English test. You need to register with the NMBI, the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland, for you to be recognized before you even search for work. Because what you need to have at the end of the day is what is called a decision letter. That's the end process of NMBI. You need to have, it is shortened as a DL. It is shortened as DL, decision letter. So you need to have your decision letter. Now the process takes some time, because there'll be a lot of questions that will be asked and a lot of documents that you need to provide. And if they're missing information, you still need to supplement the same. So I want to help you understand some of the documents and how to avoid unnecessary delays. Each and every time you are given a task or information to provide, do it as soon as possible, because the more you delay, the slower the process is on you. Because generally, the process takes long I'm not so sure of the reasons, but I think it could be because many people are applying for the same job and many people are coming for the same job. Or it's a new system, people are yet to get used to it, and there is a lot of work that has to be done, definitely, because they scrutinize every document. They do not leave any stone unturned when it comes to understanding who you are as the person applying for this job, because it is a very sensitive job, as you know, because you're dealing with the lives of people. So everything has to be on board. So the board, the NMBI, is so thorough. So I'm trying to prepare you with the necessary tools and arsenals to be able to make your journey fast and easy. So today I'm going to look into the documents that you need to upload. So you shall create an account on NMBI portal. So you need to go to the link called my.nmbi.ie, and then create your account there. After creating an account, then there are documents that you need to have at hand. Before you create an account, make sure that you have these documents in place. One of the documents that you need to have is, of course, your diploma or your degree of the next training that you have. And this has to be notarized, okay? Notarize your degree or a diploma. And secondly, you also need to have a syllabus from the School of Nursing you trained from. And this is sent direct to NMBI. You also need to have a transcript that is also signed, and it is also sent to NMBI. There's also a qualification form, that you need to be filled from the principals you trained from the School of Nursing. So the qualification form, if I'm not mistaken, you have to type it whilst it's there on the platform, on the NMBI website that you have created your account on, and type it on there, and make sure that you're connected to a printer, and then you print it out. Make sure as you're typing, don't let any information to be hidden or to go up. Remember, you're going to print a hard copy, so the information that is not visible will not be able to be read. So it's basically information that you get from your CV. If you look, there's an example already set for you on top there, and you need to continue from there and give your account of who you are, with starting with the current experience, and then you go on. That's the qualification form, and after filling it up, you print it, and then it has to be signed by the principals at the School of Nursing, and you have it ready. So create a folder. My advice to you, create a folder of all these documents and put them in one folder. So after everything is now in place, you can then upload. So there are basically 3 steps, and the 4th one is when you upload. The step number 1, step number 3, you'll be filling in the gaps that are provided there until you get to uploading the documents. So after uploading the documents, you then have to make a payment. When you get to make the payment, that's the end process of the registration on the NMBI, and that's the registration process. So if you get to make a payment of €350, you'll have completed the necessary areas that needs to be completed on your registration. So some of the information that you also need to have is a letter of good standing from the Nurses Council, the board that you subscribe to. You need to have that letter of good standing or a verification certificate, so that you are also recognized. So if you don't have that one, they will require it from you. You realize that some might have different names because they're married. When you got married, you'll have had acquired your certificates already, so the names might be different. So you need to provide a legal document like an affidavit to explain the change of names. That will help to cut the long story short, because you shall be asked, why are the names different? So do yourself a service to help you. If they right, you might also send your documents without the transcript and the syllabus. So what you can also do, you can write a Word document to explain that these documents are being sent direct from the School of Nursing I trained from, and upload that document explaining what is going to happen, why there are other documents missing. And yeah, so others also might have difference in years in terms of your working experience. You might have had a time where you were out of work, out of employment, but then it has to flow. If there are those gaps, please provide an explanation. Write up a Word document that you also upload to explain why there's a gap in years of experience, so that you do not have any delays of your process. Okay. What else can we talk about? So your documents should not be less than 2 megabytes. Okay. Each document has a size that is really required when you're uploading it. So it should not be less than 2 megabytes, sorry. Okay, so like I said, open up a folder of these documents, and then you can upload when everything is ready. And also have the money, understand from your local currency how much is it that you need to pay in euro. So it's 350 euro. So have enough money in account, probably an extra of 20 or 30 euro, so that you are not disadvantaged by the bank charges and so on. So these are the things that you need to have. There are documents that you can also download on the program there on NMBI and be able to fill them up. So in a nutshell, these are the information and documents that you need to have. So you can ask some questions on the comment section, and then we discuss and explore further. Remember to subscribe. Please, 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 please subscribe. This is your program. This is for everyone. This is for generations to come. If the system still remain the same, this information will still be valid. So subscribe. Tell someone to tell someone. Tell somebody to subscribe. And please like the channel, like this video, like our videos, like the videos that I'll be uploading. Encourage me, give me some love, so that I continue to share with you. The next online, want to discuss the interview tips, and you shall see a lot of programs here, guys, that I shall be sharing with you. I'm going to be discussing the interview tips soon with you. Keep watching. So turn on the notification button so that you'll be alerted of any upload that will have taken place. Cheers now. Bye-bye.